there anybody in particular that you're watching who was on the series last year and who's maybe fighting on Thursday?
All of them. All of them. I mean, look, Luis Ramos is a tremendous prospect. Huerta is also a great prospect. They can become world champions eventually. They're young. They're young, and we're exposing them. We're putting them in tough fights. That's the difference with other shows. Is that in Fight Night Club you have to fight, you have to perform, and it's like I said, the records don't matter because if that fighter has 45 wins with 20 losses, well, he has all the experience in the world to upset a fighter like a young fighter who has a 10-0 record.
Why take this fight? I mean, you're used to fighting on a bigger stage.
Well, it's boxing. There's boxing gloves, there's a ring, there's an opponent, so I'm up for it.
Good. So is it just, in your case, it was just a matter of staying sharp, with bigger things coming up?
I've never looked at it just as that. This is, to me, it's a championship fight. They always are that way to me. I don't overlook anyone. I just, I try to stay sharp at all times.
I understand.
So,
do you feel like after the thing with, I don't want to go back too far into the past, but after the thing with Maidana, do you feel like you're back 100% now just looking forward?
yeah, definitely. I've been back. I mean, the only thing that caught me off guard and kept me away from boxing after Maidana was the broken wrist.
Yeah.
That was it. If I wouldn't have had that cast on, I would have been in the gym again.
Good. I think you told me recently that you don't pay too much attention now to what people say, about your performances and so forth and so on. But, aren't you sort of eager to get in there with a real big-name opponent and sort of show people, wait a second, I am really one of the best guys out there?
I'll take, whatever that comes at me. I'm not looking for anyone. If anyone's looking for me, let's get in the ring and dance a little bit. I'll give the chance, and I'm definitely there.
Obviously, the talk is that you'll meet Nate Campbell, assuming that you get past this fight. How do you feel about that prospect?
Well, let's dance.
Yeah?
I'm ready.
Since Charlie is on the comeback trail, is there anything you're looking for him in particular?
Well, I'm looking for his balance, his timing and punches, to make sure that he's not hesitating and throwing punches back. It's a process of getting it back. Once you lose a fight like that, in that fashion, the way he did, you have to bring back his confidence. So little by little, it's gonna take time, but I think eventually he's gonna get there. This fight here Thursday night will prove to us what he's all about.
Okay, Charles, this Thursday is going to be your fourth appearance on Fight Night Club. You've had one fight since your shocking knockout loss to Derek Wilson last summer. How does it feel being on the comeback trail, and what does it mean to fight a guy who beat the guy who beat you last year?
It feels good coming back from a lot of people say sometimes after a knockout loss you ain't the same, but I felt my last fight I had a tough guy in front of me. They didn't put someone in there where I could just knock out or get false confidence back. I had to earn my confidence back with Aranda. He was a real tough guy. And again, De Leon's a real tough fighter. He has the win over Wilson, which is something I didn't do. But, I'm coming to win. I know De Leon's coming for another upset, and he's coming to win. I'll be 100% and back to my winning ways.
You're fighting Walter Estrada from Colombia. Can you tell us what you know about him and what you're expecting on Thursday?
Well, by his record, he's fighting, Jorokis Gamboa and, some other good fighters. I don't know much about him. I haven't seen him on video or anything. But I'm ready. I had 7 hard weeks of training camp. I've been on weight since Friday, so I'm ready to go. And, I'm going to put all the hard work I did in the gym. It gets stressful, but, it's something I got to do, and it's part of the job. So I'm ready to go on February 25th.
Victor Ortiz is also coming off a knockout loss from last year. He came back and looked pretty solid against Antonio Diaz in December. Some folks thought he was a little bit tentative. I thought he looked pretty good. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for from Victor, even though he's more advanced, obviously, than Charlie?
Well, what I'm looking for in Victor is also his confidence, also to make sure that he doesn't hesitate in pulling the trigger. I think that's what's most important when you're coming off such a loss like he did against Maidana. But I think Fight Night Club is perfect for him to get his confidence back, and hey, he's fighting a tough fellow. I mean, we saw it in the first press conference. He has all the. He's in for a tough fight, and I think Victor's prepared. He's ready, and after this fight, if he comes out victorious, he can move on to fighting a top-notch fighter in possibly a Nate Campbell.
Well, we're going to enjoy watching him Thursday and the rest of the year, as well as Fight Night Club. Thanks for taking the time out.
Thank you.